The new Sleben wagens are going to take over the market.
Yeah, the Sternwagen engines in them are killer.
Oh, we need to hurry up and get these new designs down to the testing facility.
Down there, they will be able to show how superior our German product really is.
Well, I got the news y'all sent me. Y'all ain't gonna like it.
Are we great or are we great?
Well, not as much as you think you is. The tests are showing that the emissions in about 400,000 out of 800,000 coming back pretty darn rough. Tell you what.
We are going to need some time to think about how to solve this.
What should our first step to solve this problem be?
Well, now that we have the data, we can analyze it and figure out what went wrong with the engine. Well, after searching through the results and having the lab do some other testing, I have come to the conclusion that the engine would lose tremendous power amounts if we were to fix the emissions problem.
We can't take that loss of power.
Yeah, especially since our marketing team has been advertising the new Sleben wagens for their great sporting power. If we sell a version of this car that will pass emissions, then we will lose a lot of our customers over this Verschlag. It's not like we could put more effort into the car to meet both.
Plus, the data only provides that it happens in like 5% of cars. That is a very small number we can do without.
Just in case, I sent our problem down to the coding department. They just got back to me with this new code that will be able to tell if the car is being driven on the road or is being hooked up to the machines and tested in the lab. I put the engine into a kind of low power mode that makes the reading fall within emission standards.
That's pretty genius. Once we tie this program in with the normal program, it will be undetectable. The plan is so genius, there's no way it could fail.
How many more cars do we have to test today?
We should be almost done, I hope.
Same.
What car's up next?
One of our newer models, the Sleben waffle.
We might as well go ahead and pass that thing. All of them that we have tested so far have passed with flying colors.
That's what's been bothering me too. Sure, it would be one thing if we had a few of them that had a similar to the same results in the testing area, but so far, all of them have had the exact same results, not even a number or two differences.
Let's do a little more lab testing on this one to see if we can get it to come up with some different numbers. It's almost like it's a generated output, but that would be ridiculous.
I agree. I think it might be an entertaining puzzle to solve.
Well, we've tried everything we could here.
Yeah, and the results still seem to be the same as they were before, though. Like, we've been testing for hours, the same numbers every time. What a coincidence. The only other thing I can think of is if we try a road test.
It'll be good to get out of the office. It seems as though your hunch was correct. The new data we just collected does not compare to the results that we have been getting.
Yeah, why does this data contradict the lab testing so much?
Let's have the car sent down to the lab to be taken apart and figure out the problem. They can also do a diagnostic on the computer to see if there are any problems with it.
Here you are.
Oh, thank you. Well, the team that took apart the car did not really find any conclusive evidence to support the data that we found.
Well, the analysis of the computer in the car shows that there is an external code added to it.
Code? What code?
When the team looked into the code to figure it out, they found it was password protected. Luckily, the password was password. They determined it was sending the computer false data while it was hooked up to an emission sensor. It was showing positive test results when the Sleben waffle is actually the worst on the market.
That explains why we're getting the same exact results every time with different cars.
That's correct. They manipulated the sensor to show the data people wanted to see rather than what the true data was. We need to report this to the other facilities and have them test these cars to see if they have the same findings that we are getting. Well, it's conclusive. It's not just the select few of these cars that have this problem. Every single one of the other testing sites is coming up with the same results, with the exact same numbers.
We need to write up the findings and send the report up to the chain of command immediately.
Who knows, we might even get promoted.
Yeah.
We did it! Sleben Wagen is a success!
Klaus, did you see the news? Come
No,
over
what?
here and look at the news. They found
What
this
is it?
hidden problem with the new Jettas. They found out that we have been hiding the emissions on the new Sleben wagons. They cracked our code. Literally.
Oh no. We're done for! Quick! Let's get the prototype Sleben Wagen! Dann geht er dafür!
They caught those corrupt engineers that designed and approved those new sleeping waffles.
Yeah, I saw on the news. Apparently, while they were trying to skip town, they rear-ended a police car.
I guess that's karma for you. You know, they probably didn't even need to try to leave town.